45-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Give up the middle with Swift. Bears are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
They'll run with Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
We got Hornets! 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 Hornets!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's in. Durham slice. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
On the quick.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Texans 1st down.
First carry for Joe Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll work this down inside the 45. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Johnson. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Chicago Bears.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's another Bears.
They'll run with Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Texans' 8-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll tuck. And he's in! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stroud. Caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. Out to his right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Christian Kirk. A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Stroud to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Mixon. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
And they'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up, third and goal. Now Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Williams on first and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bears 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They will run it over center with Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try and run for it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Turnover on down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here we go. They will work the middle with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Y'all gotta talk my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got it more power.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, let's go. On 18, what's that?
Schultz, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If they're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. A gain there of 27 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a design safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one taken in by Odunze. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea...
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Williams, oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Oh, shut the fuck up. 1 point.
So you give up a touchdown.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case,
you got it.
Let's give them a little credit.
It's going to be tomorrow.
Keep those 2 off the board.
It's going to be tomorrow, bro.
They can come to the sideline and regroup.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st
It's called football. Sometimes we make dumb decisions. You did a couple times during the game. You know what? You know what? You made a lot of dumb decisions too. You remember that? Exactly. It's not like you're up by a whole lot. It don't matter. This ain't even your team. I guarantee you're not even playing with your team. You're playing with the good team.
So,
Yeah.
a win for the visiting Texans. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for